Whether you're looking for a full-time job online or just trying to find an extra paycheck to supplement the one you already have, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 amazing companies that are always hiring online that allow you to work from anywhere in the world. Hi guys, my name is Mbali. I talk a lot about side hustles, how to make money online, and generally how to just be able to gain some financial freedom for yourself. So if this sounds like something you're into, please do join our community by hitting the subscribe button below, and also please do turn on your notifications so that you never miss out on any of the content that happens on this channel. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into it. The first company that we're going to look at is called study.com. This is a teacher student platform that you can actually use both as a student and also as a tutor, obviously as a teacher, for you to be able to make some extra money online. So what study.com does is to provide various courses across different subjects that you as a tutor and or a teacher of these different subjects can actually apply to be able to teach online on a platform just like study.com. Based on my research, I discovered that sometimes they do pay up to $30 per hour in order for you to be able to teach some of these courses. What I also realized is the fact that they do have videos that you can record for yourself as a tutor so that they are always on the platform. Should any students have accounts with study.com, they can always access your content, which I feel like is an amazing idea because sometimes maybe you don't have the time to actually sit down and teach, but if you're able to create ready-made videos on specific subjects, that can also be helpful and also a way for you to be able to make money with your qualification. So to teach for study.com, we come down here and click teach for us to find out what they can tell us more about their platform. It says here, this is a flexible education gig with study.com. You reach students worldwide with one of these great flexible work from home contractor positions in writing, reviewing, editing, and more. So one thing that I noticed while I was going through the page is the fact that they are not only just for teachers, they are also a great platform for people who are writers and or editors. The benefits of online work as a study.com contractor is that you get flexible hours, you work whenever and wherever you want, completely online. You get reliable payments, timely reliable payments twice a month, which means you get paid every 2 weeks. You get supportive staff. Our in-house team is available to help you succeed. So as a teacher, your job is basically to lesson write and curriculum design. They are going to help you to do this once you are now registered on their platform. It says here you found the place to teach from home on your own time. We are looking for teachers with solid expertise to build the study.com library of lessons and courses that make education accessible to millions of students, obviously around the world. It helps you to be able to be a Q&A homework help. This is actually very similar to one of the platforms that I spoke about in the previous video. I've just slightly forgotten the name, but you're able to help students with their homework as well on a platform like study.com. Research and copywriting. If you enjoy research, you enjoy copywriting, you enjoy calling all freelance writers, stop scoring the web for freelance writing gigs and apply for one of our openings writing about schools, majors, careers, etc. If you're this person, this is a great platform for you. You also get to review and edit, which is why I said it's an amazing platform as well for writers as well as editors. They've got it all. Through subject matter expertise and the ability to review, edit, and improve content, you can check out these opportunities and put those skills of yours to work helping study.com with our top quality content. Now, when you scroll down onto their website, you're going to realize that they have different positions. When you're trying to find a remote job, my advice is for you to focus on the multiple country positions because it means they are open to all other countries around the world. Instead, for example, like focusing on the ones in the Philippines and or the ones in the United States. Another is for you to check out those that are denoted as remote because again, it means you can basically work from anywhere in the world. For example, here they have positions for article reviewer contracts. They have content editor. I'm just reading the ones that are multiple countries. They have earth science practice question writer. They have freelance writer. They have nursing standardized test question writer, etc. So these are some of the jobs that you can check out if you're trying to work with study.com on a freelance basis anywhere in the world in order for you to be able to make a bit of extra money. The next company that we're going to check out, which is always hiring online in order for you to be able to work from anywhere in the world, is one called One Virtual. This is basically a virtual assistant platform where they are hiring virtual assistants from basically anywhere in the world. Some of the things that they talk about on their website when you first come on is the services that they provide, which basically means what you are going to be working with and the kind of industries that you can expect to work in. For example, they have support for real estate agents, brokers, and investors. They remote assist for clinics and medical practitioners. Have you guys heard of those jobs where your job is just basically to fill out prescriptions for people that probably stay alone or old people? All you do online is just fill out the prescription and then send to the doctor. And that is something that you can do from anywhere in the world, whereby the doctor then sends the medication to the client's address based on your virtual assistant's help. They also have offshore contract center support, which I like the offshore idea because it basically says to you they literally work online. Before we go any further, I'd just like us to go into About Us so that we can learn more about what One Virtual says about themselves as a company. It says a team that's ready to draft your success story. Today, OVS, which is One Virtual Solutions, has developed into one of the Philippines' fastest growing homegrown outsourcing companies, which is why they are always looking for different VAs from around the world to help businesses outsource with confidence and craft their own stories. There's a video here which I think is basically a background of what One Virtual is. Again, even if you're somebody who is in the admin or the clerical space currently in your job, you can also take on One Virtual as a way for you to be able to make money online on a part-time basis. And then when you scroll down, you come here to this tab that says join the team, which is basically what you and I are interested in if you're somebody who is looking for a virtual assistant job online. This process basically starts by filling out the form below, which requires your name and of course your personal details, etc., etc. They are willing to train you, so I feel like even if you don't have much experience, you can be somebody who is able to apply on a platform like One Virtual. I'd actually put virtual assistant here just so that obviously I relate with what I am looking for. But I do see that they have a lot of other lists of things that you can actually check out or positions that you can check out on their website. If you're somebody who's into digital marketing, content writing, call center services, etc. When you come down here, they allow you to put in the country that you're from, which ideally I would have put in South Africa, which is basically where I am now. Where is South Africa down the list? Here, South Africa. So for me, to be able to actually select a country like South Africa basically says to me, One Virtual is also considering people from everywhere in the world, because sometimes you find on other platforms the country is not even listed at all. And then you bring down a bit of your educational background as well as work experience. I do know that they have a place here where you need to explain whether your employment information to say whether you have no experience or you're employed, you're a fresh graduate, etc. So again, if you're somebody who has no experience, you can still apply. But also if you're somebody who's already in the admin and or assistant position, you can actually use this platform for you to be able to work online. I just feel like it's one of those platforms that are worth checking out based on my reviews and research that you can actually use in order for you to be able to find an online job and work from basically anywhere in the world. The next company that you can check out online if you're trying to make money and or just to have a part-time job is a company called We Localize. We Localize is basically a trusted global transformation partner that accelerates the global business journey by enabling brands and companies to reach, engage, and grow international audiences. We Localize delivers multilingual content transformation services in translation, localization, and adaptation of over 250 languages with a growing network of over 250,000 in-country linguistics resources. So basically, they are a customer service company that provides online jobs for people that speak different languages, because obviously they have a wide range of clients from everywhere in the world. It continues to say that their operating companies' strategic and acquisitions continue to establish and deepen their expertise. But I just want us to look at the careers and talents tab as well as the location so that I can explain better some of the things that they do. It says with careers, they are looking for talented, committed, curious, and customer service centric people, which is why I said it's a customer service relations company that is based online, that allows you to work from anywhere in the world, and that are a part of the heart of We Localize's growth and our clients' global success. Our clients and partners must trust We Localize team members to lead, advise, and challenge how we achieve success together. We're going to come back to this tab. I just want us to find out if usually find that there's like a small tab at the end that says you can actually work for them. On the website, I did notice that they actually have a tab for locations, which basically shows you the different offices that they operate. Currently, I know that they're in the US, Europe, and Asia, but that does not mean that they only hire in those countries. That's just basically where their offices are. It continues to say, at Relocalize, our global team is brought together. Global team, again, hint, hint, they do hire from anywhere in the world, is brought together by a passion of language and culture. This is what empowers our team to transform multilingual content and help global brands reach, grow, and engage with international resources. I want us to explore their different careers that they have. I do know that based on my research, in order for you to be able to join their team, you can also just put in your location to be able to sort of drill down to the kind of positions that they have with you and or in your country or area. They also have freelance projects, which means that's where you and I come to. So this is the page that you're going to land on. That is going to show you the different jobs and or translation types of language jobs that they have. A lot of them, like for example, this one is marketing and freelance or remote. It is one that seems like it's based in India, but I know that I did see a lot of other positions. Say for example, this DP team agency or team wanted. It's a remote job, which basically means they are not location sensitive. However, just to convince you a bit more, I decided to go into this and say, okay, there's location type, which is remote. And then here I put in South Africa as a country in order for me to be able to obviously relate with a place that we all know. So here are two jobs that I actually found online when I was doing this video that relate to South Africa. They are global freelance and agency opportunities, which means you turn English into Ewe marketing translator, English into Fuller marketing translator. When I researched, I found that Ewe is actually a common language in Ghana, I think Togo, Benin, and I think Southwest Nigeria. So if you're from those areas in the country, this is a great opportunity for you. Also, what I like about translation jobs is the fact that you don't necessarily have to be the native speaker of the language in order for you to be able to get the job. You can also just use Google, your online friend, to be able to discover what it is that the content that they've sent you actually means by just copying it and putting it onto Google in order for you to be able to translate. So I definitely feel like Relocalize is one of those companies that you can actually check out if you're trying to make a bit of extra money online and or even find a part-time job. Another company that you can check out online, which is actually one of my favorites, is called Glassdoor. The reason I like Glassdoor is the fact that when I first discovered it, it was actually a website where I thought people just come in to put in company reviews. Former employees or current employees would come onto platforms like Glassdoor to be able to put their reviews of the kind of expectations that you can have on the environment of a company. But also the same people use it to compare salaries so that you can see if the company that is trying to hire you is actually offering you what is currently equitable on the market. So besides that, I then discovered that Glassdoor is actually also a jobs platform where various companies from around the world actually post jobs on here for you to be able to actually discover them. When the jobs tab opens, they ask you what kind of job you're actually looking for, and you can also type in your location here, should it be Johannesburg. But I just typed customer service representative to see some of the remote jobs that are actually available from basically anywhere in the world that you could check out for you to be able to be a customer sales rep. A lot of them, as you can see, are denoted remote for a customer support agent, remote for customer service call manager. I can see that this one, for example, has what looks like an annual salary, which is between 100,000 and 129,000 USD. But there's also companies that are like, for example, this one is $22 per hour, which means they work or you work as and when you want to work on the different companies. I want us to see what happens if we go back to the location slot and actually type in a more relevant city to us. Here, you're going to see that there is a list of customer service agent ones. For example, this one is a remote position, which means you can basically work from anywhere in the world, so long as you're able to be a customer service agent. It is based in Johannesburg, however, but it is a remote job. There's also full-time jobs here, as you can see when you scroll down. This one is in Roodepoort, 6,000 rands. This one just says South Africa, 6 to 9,000 rand. This one also says remote, which is between 140 rand to 324-25 rand per hour. So all these are great opportunities for people that are actually either looking for a full-time job online, or you're looking for a part-time job online. But I just feel like Glassdoor is definitely one of those companies that you can check out if you are trying to find a remote job online and make a bit of extra money for yourself. The last company on my list is a company that is called Vicaritech, but they're also known as We Care. They say they're a good commission company that provides outstanding experiences to their customers in every interaction. So basically, this platform or website, We Care, provides phone, email, chat, and social media customer service support. They say their service powers the best brands, which basically that's the job that you're going to be doing. You are basically going to be a customer service support agent with a company like Vicaritech or We Care. I want us to scroll down to see if we can find the tab for you to be able to actually join the okay, so here it says careers. We're actually going to go into that to see that the jobs that are open are actually customer service representative jobs. When you scroll down, you're going to realize that I think there's another position that I saw, which is a VP slash director of sales and marketing, but this one is country and or location specific because they're looking for someone in New Jersey. However, when you go back to the customer service representative job, they do not state anywhere here that the person needs to be based anywhere, which is why it is an open position that you can apply for from anywhere in the world. Some of your duties are going to be to determine requirements by working with customers over the phone and via email and chats, answer queries by clarifying desired information, researching, locating, and providing information, fulfill requests by clarifying desired information, completing transactions, and forwarding requests. You're going to have to send updates on job knowledge by participating in educational opportunities. I want us to, besides just the duties and responsibilities, which is something that you can read on your own, I want us to also check out the education, experience, and skills that We Care requires in order for you to be able to work as a customer representative on their platform. You need to have willingness to work in different shifts and any days of the week. So Monday all the way through another Monday. But this does not mean that you're going to be working every day, all the Mondays, because they do allow you to have a flexible schedule. You need to have excellent typing skills. You need to be proficient in Windows-based computer programs with excellent navigation skills. Your Word and your Excel needs to be your friend. And quite honestly, if you're a customer sales rep, if you have experience, for example, in this job, you are probably somebody who has exposure to some of the skills that they're looking for. And also, even if you are not a customer sales rep, currently you have seen Word, Microsoft Word, you have used Microsoft Excel at some point, so this shouldn't be a problem for you. You need to have excellent communication and customer service skills. You need to have a high school diploma or equivalent. So basically all you need is what? A grade 12 certificate / form 5 if you're from Swaziland / I don't know other countries, but I guess they call it a high school diploma or equivalent. It does help you to have 2 years post-secondary education preferred. Additionally, you should have customer-focused customer service, data entry skills, listening, phone skills, verbal communication, be able to build relationships, have people skills, be interpersonally savvy, and have problem-solving multitasking skills. These are quite straightforward skills, and I like the fact that most of them don't require like a formal education. You can easily just get yourself a 6-week certificate in something, say maybe like customer service, that can allow you to present to them obviously online when you're applying in order for you to be able to get this job. Career level required, experienced, non-manager, which is basically the experience in the different skills that we've read above. Experience required, you need to have at least 1 to 2 years of customer service experience, which is not a hard thing to get for a lot of people out there because there's a lot of people in customer service. Even as a call center agent, you are basically in customer service. Education required, high school or equivalent. Their job status is full-time, so this is an amazing job for somebody who's currently run out of a job and or you're a graduate that is sitting at home and trying to figure out what to do with your life next and you've not received the job. This is an opportunity for you to be able to get an online job and actually get paid in dollars. They say here, in order for you to be able to apply, you need to email hr@vkemail.com and or you can just click this apply now. The reason I read the email is that you find sometimes when you're applying for some of the online platforms, you struggle with, say, maybe the apply now tab and or some of the requirements. You're not sure what they want from you, but I like the fact that here they actually have a direct email that you can send to should you have any queries during your application process. But I just feel like WeCare/Vicaritech is one of those companies that you can actually check out online for a customer service representative job in order for you to be able to find a full-time job online and make that amazing income for yourself. If you've made it to the end of this video, it means you must have found this video helpful. So please do just reward me by hitting the like button so that this video does well on YouTube algorithm. And also, if you haven't already, please do join our community by hitting that subscribe button below. And also, don't forget to turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on any of the content that happens on Mbali Talks. Otherwise, I'm going to see you guys in the next Mbali Talks video. Cheers.